It was not getting recorded, so I am starting with it. So we are doing with the Bernoulli's equation which you asked. So this is the inviscid region of flow, and the entire is a streamline flow. So when I say PA, PB, PC, I can write down this as PA upon rho G plus VA square upon 2G plus Z, or V, I think have written here instead of Z, we had Y. So this was Y. It was only Y or something was multiplied?
GY.
G.
Was there G?
Only Y होगा sir.
Only Y.
Y होगा sir.
So this
नीचे
is
आपने
Y
दिया
A. So this is PB upon rho G plus VB square upon 2G plus YB plus PC, is equal to PC upon rho G plus VC square upon 2G plus YC. So this was for a streamline. So here, what is the necessity? What are the assumptions here for this equation? What are the assumptions? What are the assumptions? We are taking flow along a streamline. Even if this region is rotational, then let me know, will this be valid? Will this be valid? If I
Yes,
draw
sir.
it like this.
Yes sir.
Only not for C. Yes, sir. All for.
So this is valid because this is only along a
Streamline.
streamline. But if this was rotational and there was a point D here, then this will not be equal to PD upon rho G plus VD square upon 2G plus YD. Are you clear? So please remember, in Bernoulli's equation, you take points along the streamline. This is just one special case of Bernoulli's equation. It does not mean that you cannot apply this if it is not lying on the same streamline. If it is irrotational flow, then you could apply on any streamline. So that should be kept in mind. And by the way, I think this will also clarify much more. Now let me know. So this is a pipe. So have you heard about the pitted tube?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
Say I have like this. Say some fluid was flowing here, and say this was mercury here. In this tube there was mercury. So if I have this level here, what should be level here? Below this level or above this level?
Above.
Here? Or
आपको
Sir below.
राइट ऑफ में
below? Why?
वेलोसिटी इंक्रीज प्रेशर डिक्रीजेस सर इस पॉइंट पे ड्यू टू बॉटम यहाँ डाउन यहाँ अप
तो ये डिफरेंस क्यों आ रहा है? Why it is down here? Why I have shown this to be down? What does that mean? Where is pressure high? I mark it. I mark this point as B. I mark this point as A. So where do you think pressure at A, pressure at B? What should be sign here?
Pressure at B is high.
Pressure at B.
प्रेशर एट ए ग्रेटर होगा सर.
Okay, I'm giving you 30 seconds. Think about it, and with a valid reason, you contest your answer. Think carefully, and then let me know. हाँ जी बताइए. What do you think?
सर बी पे ज्यादा होगा सर प्रेशर.
Hmm? PA is less than, greater than, or equal to PB. Jolin, I think Jolin has just joined.
Yes, sir.
less than PB.
Pressure at?
Hello.
हाँ जी.
Pressure at A is less than pressure at B.
How many of you agree with this? How many of you agree with this? I am writing down 3 equations here. Subek,
Yes, sir.
what is your answer?
First, sir.
First.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone who has the same answer as Subek?
एक्चुअली सर प्रेशर एट ए जो है वो ज्यादा होगा एज कम्पेयर टू बी.
So pressure at A is great. So आपका ये आंसर, आपका क्या नेम है?
ऋषभ सर.
So this is Rishabh, Subek.
और आई थिंक मतलब मेरे हिसाब से रीजन ये है सर क्योंकि जो हम जैसे डाउनवर्ड में जाते हैं तो नीचे प्रेशर ज्यादा होता है, ऊपर का प्रेशर कम होता है, तो पॉइंट ए जो है वो नीचे है बी से.
Okay. So what is A measuring? A is measuring static pressure or dynamic pressure?
Static.
Static. What is B? Total?
Yes, sir.
Total means static plus
Yes. Dynamic.
हाँ जी, clear है?
Yes.
So please remember this is the correct answer. PA should be less than PB because PA is measuring static pressure. Please remember this should be just here. It should not go inside, otherwise your pressure reading will change. So here it is, the fluid is coming to a rest at this point, and this point is called the stationary point also. At this point the fluid is coming at rest. So all the kinetic energy is also changing to pressure energy. हाँ जी, clear है?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
हाँ जी बताइए.
Sir, if we want to measure pressure like with the formula H rho G,
Okay.
by taking the reference as point A or the datum line A,
Okay.
so also that the pressure at B should be greater than pressure at B, pressure at A.
हाँ जी. Now let me know what is the value of atmospheric pressure?
1 bar.
1 bar. कितने हाइट के बराबर होता है वाटर कॉलम?
Sir, 760 mm of Hg.
ये तो होता है 760 mm of
Hg.
Hg और 10 meters of
Water, sir.
वाटर. तो अगर ये पाइप का डायमीटर मान लो कितना है, आप कितना करोगे? तो 20-30 सेंटीमीटर से ज्यादा तो नहीं होगा?
Yes, sir.
वो भी ज्यादा बोल रहा हूं मैं, मान लो 2 सेंटीमीटर है तो 2 × 10⁻² हो गया. ठीक है, तो इन दोनों में स्टैटिक प्रेशर का कितना फर्क होगा आपस में? थिंक अबाउट इट. अगर मर्करी फ्लो हो रही होती then the variation would have been a little bit significant. आप समझ रहे हैं?
Yes, sir.
इस पॉइंट पे मान लो ये पॉइंट ले लूं मैं कोई, ये 1 पॉइंट ले लूं और ये 2 पॉइंट ले लूं, दोनों में डिफरेंस हाइट का कितना है? सिर्फ 1 सेंटीमीटर।
Yes, sir.
तो प्रेशर डिफरेंस कितना हो जाएगा? 1000 अगर डेंसिटी है, 9.8 इंटू 1 सेंटीमीटर मीन्स 10-2, so it will be around 98 Pascal. So that is insignificant as such. हाँ जी, clear है?
Yes, sir.
So that is the reason, that is why we are not bothered about what is the location here as such. Now with this background, now let me know if this was inviscid irrotational region of flow, how will you apply the Bernoulli's equation? So this height was given to you. So this height was given to you. So this height is say 2 centimeter. This height. My question is, I want to ask you what is the speed of flow. How will you find out? Height is given to you. The height difference in the two columns is given to you. My question is, what is the speed of flow? How will you find out? This is given to you, 2 centimeter. With what velocity the fluid is flowing? How will you get to know? हाँ जी,
सर बी और ए को इक्वल रख देंगे, बी और ए पे लगा के।
बी और ए पे लगाएंगे हम।
हाँ, और सर बी पे वेलोसिटी 0 हो जाएगी।
अच्छा, तो ऐसे कह रहे हो आप, पी अपॉन रो जी वी ए स्क्वायर अपॉन 2g प्लस से वाई ए इज इक्वल टू पी बी अपॉन रो जी प्लस वी बी स्क्वायर अपॉन 2g प्लस वाई बी, और वाई
Yes,
हम
sir.
मान लेते हैं से दिस इज द डेटम, सो दिस इज से वाई ए एंड से दिस इज वाई बी. Now, which of these terms is 0?
सर वी बी।
VB is 0. So this is 0. Any doubts to anyone? What about YB and YA? They are almost equal,
यस सर।
because if the diameter is very small, or say this pipe was lying on the top of the building, will the location vary within the height, within the pipe? Is datum say? It will be very negligible. So I can neglect this term and this term. That is, I'm cancelling y from with yb. So what I'm left with? What I'm left with? PA
PA.
This is PA upon rho g plus VA square upon 2g is equal to what?
PB upon OG.
PB upon rho g. Now what is, you want to find out VA or what?
Velocity.
Velocity of flow.
Will there be any velocity at this location?
No sir.
Then why are you finding VA?
So 0 होएगा.
So then if this is 0, then these should have come out to be same. There should be no pressure difference. But we know that VA is non-zero. Then what is happening? Why you are getting conflicting answers? And I'm giving you a hint, not a hint, but a thing to think about. If this was the pipe, you know this is a velocity profile. So what does this state? That velocity at these points are
0.
0. That is no slip. Then why are you finding, how can you find VA then? Anyone? Can you find out VA then? Anyone? What should I do? What mistake I am making?
सर
Sir-
VA जीरो नहीं होगा?
Hmm? What mistake I am making by applying at A and B?
सर हम बी से पहले भी एक पॉइंट ले सकते हैं ना सर,
B से
पहले वहां की वेलोसिटी सर लेफ्ट साइड।
अच्छा यहाँ पे,
यस सर।
तो उससे क्या होगा?
सर हम वहां की तो वेलोसिटी निकाल सकते हैं ना।
अच्छा, तो आप ये कह रहे हो कि आप यहाँ पे कुछ निकालोगे प्रेशर, यहाँ पे निकालोगे, यहाँ पे प्रेशर कैसे पता चलेगा आपको? तब फिर दो अननोन नहीं हो जाएंगे?
यस सर।
ये भी अननोन हो जाएगा, ये भी अननोन हो जाएगा। तो आप फिर कह रहे हो आप इसको कर दोगे 0, दैट इज योर पॉइंट।
सर बट बी भी तो 0 ही रहेगा ना, मतलब सर मैं कह रहा हूँ कि बी तो वही रहेगा,
अच्छा,
बस मैं वीए को चेंज कर रहा हूँ।
बीए को चेंज कर रहे हो? अच्छा, बी
Yes,
को
sir.
आप सेम जगह पे रख रहे हो।
ए पॉइंट को मैं उससे पहले ले रहा हूँ बस।
अच्छा, तो आप ऐसे कह रहे हो कि ये हमारे पास फ्लूइड फ्लो है और ये आपने तो आप कह रहे हो बी पॉइंट यहीं पे है
यस सर, स्टैग्नेशन यहाँ पे,
और ए
स्टेशनरी
पॉइंट
पॉइंट, ए पॉइंट बी से पहले से।
यहाँ पे कहीं।
यस सर।
अच्छा, उससे क्या होगा? ए पॉइंट यहाँ लेना चाहिए कि कहीं यहाँ पे लूं मैं? हाँ जी, अब आप बताइए, जो ये फॉर्मूला होता है P अपॉन रो जी प्लस वी स्क्वायर अपॉन 2g प्लस वाई इज इक्वल टू कॉन्स्टेंट, ये किस रीजन के लिए ट्रू है?
इन्वेस्टेड रीजन।
इनविसिड। क्या ये यहाँ पे लगा सकता हूँ इसको मैं?
नो सर, ये तो विस्कस रीजन होगा ना पूरा पाइप फ्लो।
क्या कह रहे हो?
पाइप फ्लो तो विस्कस होगा ना।
पाइप फ्लो तो विस्कस होगा, आप ये कह रहे हो?
यस सर, क्योंकि उसमें जो वेलोसिटी प्रोफाइल बनी है वो पैराबोलिक है, कहीं पे भी सेम वेलोसिटी नहीं आ रही, तो वो
हाँ, तो
विस्कोसिटी।
आप ऐसे कह रहे हो ये वाला, तो नियरली आप ये कह सकते हो कि ये वाला इनविसिड रीजन है, तो इतना सा। ये तो क्लियर है?
यस सर।
ये जो है ना पाइप पे नहीं आएगा सर, पॉइंट ए है वो सर पाइप पे लाई नहीं करेगा सर, वो उसके अबव लाई करेगा जहाँ पे सर बाउंड्री लेयर अबव की होगी ताकि वो विसिड फ्लो में आए।
तो कौन सा पॉइंट ठीक है, यहाँ पे करूं कि ये यहाँ पे कर लूं? अगर मैं इसको ऐसे कर दूं, इट वुड बी मच बेटर। I should mark this as like this. I think this is much better. Say I point it like this. So this is point B, and I mark a point A here. And is this correct?
यस सर।
So what has happened here now?
सर एक ही स्ट्रीम लाइन पे दोनों आ गए ना सर।
लेकिन उसका क्या फायदा हुआ? Then you will have non-zero velocity at A and
Yes,
zero
sir.
velocity at
बी।
B. Then what about this? जो यहाँ पे हुआ हुआ? What about this side? So this will be due to pressure difference.
यस सर।
तो ये किसके बराबर होगी? मैं इसको 2 सेंटीमीटर लिखता हूं, तो 2 सेंटीमीटर क्या लिखूं यहाँ पे? 2 सेंटीमीटर शुड बी इक्वल टू व्हाट?
P by rho G.
B
P
minus
by
PA
PA by rho
rho
G.
G.
water into G. And clear है?
Yes, sir.
And what about Bernoulli's equation? This is PA upon rho G plus VA square upon 2G plus YA should be equal to P upon V rho G plus dV square upon 2G plus YB. So this gets cancelled.
Yes, sir.
And I know that VB is
0.
0. So what do I get? VA square upon 2G is equal to PB minus
PA.
PA by
rho G.
Rho.
So which is this row?
so density of water.
This is row of
Whatever.
whatever is flowing here. Say air was flowing, so this is row air.
Yes, sir.
So please be careful in this. So VA square by 2G is equal to PB minus PA upon rho G. PA minus PB you can find out from
830.
this expression. What about rho
Yes.
air? Rho air should be given to you.
Yes, sir.
If
Yes,
pressure
sir.
inside this, temperature inside this is given to you, you can find out using ideal gas equation.
Yes, sir.
So you can find out what?
Velocity. Velocity of flow.
Clear hai?
Yes, sir.
So please be careful where you are applying and what is the validity of that, because at this location velocity will be essentially
0.
0. Clear? And you cannot apply this equation here,
Only pressure.
because this is only valid for inviscid region of flow. Clear? Any doubts to anyone? So now I am moving to, we have already done Euler equation.
Yes, sir.
We have done Bernoulli's equation. This is conservation of linear momentum. This is conservation of
Energy, sir. Mechanical energy.
mechanical energy. Both are only valid for
Yes, sir.
inviscid region. So this is the bare minimum assumption. But in addition to inviscid, Bernoulli's equation has other assumptions also. That should be clearly kept in mind. Is that clear? Now we are moving to a more general case of Euler equation, in which we will be actually finding out conservation of linear momentum applicable to viscid region of flows as well. So we will not restrict our study to inviscid region, but now we will be interested to look at a more general case in which the surface forces, in addition to pressure force, also has viscous force. And clear hai? Any doubts to anyone? So I have written down here the Reynolds transport theorem as applied to linear momentum, and this I have, I think, already pointed out in the tutorial class, I think. So you should be careful that, because force is a vector quantity, and if you want to equate the independent, or if you want to write down the corresponding scalar version of Reynolds transport theorem, you have three equations. And please be careful in this that one of the V's is replaced by U in X momentum, by V in Y momentum, and W by in Z momentum. So this should be very clear in your mind. And you clear it? Any doubts to anyone? Any doubts to anyone? So in the, if you remember in the Euler equation, what did we do? What was this in case of Euler equation?
Pressure force.
Pressure force. And what was this?
Gravity.
Not gravitation, body force, because gravitation was only a special case and that was in Bernoulli's equation.
Yes, sir.
So now in addition to this pressure force, we are to include viscous force. And you clear it? And when we include this viscous force and we are dealing with only Newtonian fluids, or more generally I will let you know Stokesian fluids, then this conservation of linear momentum is called Navier-Stokes equation. Is that clear? The Navier-Stokes equation is just a special case of conservation of linear momentum when I am applying to any region of flow, not particularly inviscid region of flow, and I am particularly interested in Stokesian fluids or particularly Newtonian fluids, then it is called Navier-Stokes equation. And you clear it? Any doubts to anyone? And historically, when viscous effects were included but Newtonian fluid was not the special case, then that equation is called Stokes equation. So I am coming from here. So this was conservation of linear momentum. This was the general case. One is Stokes. One was Euler. Other is Navier-Stokes. Quickly, what is the difference among the three?
So Euler in viscid flow.
This is particularly for
Inviscid.
Inviscid.
Region of flow. This is for
Or viscous flow, sir.
viscid
Viscous
region. It may include inviscid also. So this is general. If it is inviscid, this equation will transform to Euler. And Stokes theorem और Stokes equation एक इक्वेशन है जो किसी भी जनरल फ्लूइड पे लागू है. दिस इज ओनली फॉर न्यूटोनियन फ्लूइड. And you clear it? So please remember, we will be deriving first the Stokes equation, and this will help you to appreciate the fact that this equation is general enough so that you could apply it to any kind of fluid, whether it is Newtonian or non-Newtonian. So blood is which kind of a fluid?
Non-Newtonian fluid, sir.
Non-Newtonian. So please remember, Navier-Stokes equation as such does not apply to blood, but Stokes equation applies to blood. So if someone of you is interested in bioheat transfer, biofluid mechanics, you will be very happy to see that from a general equation, you could go to different branches of research depending on your interest. Clear hai? And more generally, you also know that fluids are special cases of what? Fluids are special cases of what? Quickly. I think in first or second lecture, I wrote down this term.
Conformal body.
Deformable bodies. One is
Solid.
fluids. So Stokes equation can in general be applicable to deformable bodies also. So you could go from Stokes equation to solids as well as fluids. So that is so general a case. And that is the beauty of this entire analysis. So once you know the parent equation, you could derive special cases of this and you end up in n number of different models. Clear? I am starting with the derivation part of this. And before I go to the derivation part, at the outset, I will let you know what is the entire story so that you can connect the various characters of the story so that you don't get confused that why we are doing such stuff. Now please be careful what I am doing. This is the right hand side of the Reynolds transport theorem and this is the left hand side. This is the right hand side of the Reynolds transport theorem. This is the left hand side of the Reynolds transport theorem. These apply. This is which approach?
Lagrangian.
Lagrangian. And this is Eulerian.
Eulerian.
Now, while deriving Stokes equation or Navier-Stokes equation, I will be primarily interested in solving the left hand side. And why do you think I should be interested in left hand side, not on the right hand side? And by the way, this equation is called Cauchy's equation because here I have not made any kind of assumption. So this is valid for inviscid, viscid, any region of flow, any fluid. So this equation in general, when I have not made any simplifications to the left hand side part, is called Cauchy equation. So please remember, conservation of linear momentum expressed in this form is generally called as the Cauchy equation. From the Cauchy equation, if I try to substitute simpler terms for the left hand side, I end up in Stokes equation. And Stokes equation, if I apply for Newtonian fluids, I end up in Navier-Stokes. So Cauchy equation में problem क्या है? What led to Stokes equation and Navier-Stokes equation? I am giving you 30 seconds. Think about it. Why do we require at first place the Stokes equation or Navier-Stokes equation? Why can't this equation be used as such? 30 seconds only. हाँ जी बताइए. Prashant,
Yes, sir.
why can't this equation be used?
Sir, Cauchy equation, conservation of mass, continuity equation,
Cauchy equation is conservation of
mass.
linear momentum. आपका ध्यान कहाँ पे है? ये लीनियर मोमेंटम ही तो कर रहे हैं हम, ये फोर्स नहीं है.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cauchy equation is conservation of linear momentum expressed in this form. So my question is, what is the difficulty in this equation that we need Stokes equation or Navier-Stokes equation, or for that matter Euler equation, which we have already derived? What is the problem with this? I'm giving you hint. Problem is with this left hand side. What do you think? What is the problem? Chirag. Chirag,
Yes, sir.
what do you think? What is the problem here? Can you calculate surface forces and body forces on fluid elements?
No, sir.
Can you measure
Body force.
those? If this was some fluid flowing and I ask you, find out the surface force on this fluid element. So is it practical to find out the surface and body forces?
No, sir.
No.
This is Lagrangian process, sir.
Lagrangian hai, so it is not practical. So what do you want to convert these terms to?
Linear form, sir.
Into more measurable quantities?
Yes, sir.
So in fluid, what are the measurable quantities? What are the measurable quantities in fluids? Pressure, velocity.
Sir.
So the entire task should be to convert this left hand side to an equation in terms of more measurable quantities, that is pressure and velocity. And clear hai?
Yes, sir.
Now force, आपको फोर्स को एंड में कहां लेके आना है? प्रेशर एंड वेलोसिटी.
Yes, sir.
तो मुझे बात बताइए, फोर्स में एक तो सरफेस फोर्स थी, एक बॉडी फोर्स थी. तो सरफेस फोर्स में तो ऑलरेडी आपको याद होगा, आपने कुछ ऐसे किया था. डेल्टा पी था और यहां पे था रो बी, याद है आपको?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
तो ये था प्रेशर फोर्स पर यूनिट
Volume.
एंड दिस वाज
Body
बॉडी
force.
फोर्स पर यूनिट वॉल्यूम. तो ये दो टर्म्स तो ऑलरेडी मेजरेबल क्वांटिटीज में.
Yes, sir.
कौन सी फोर्स रह गई अब?
Viscous force.
विस्कस फोर्स. विस्कस फोर्स मान लो मैं इसको एफ वी एस से रिप्रेजेंट कर देता हूं, विस्कस फोर्स. तो व्हाट डू यू थिंक, विस्कस फोर्स को किस किस में कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा पहले मेजरेबल बनाने के लिए? आई एम गिविंग यू अ हिंट. नाउ लेट मी नो.
So shear stress level. Yes, sir.
तो पहले मैं फोर्स को किस में कन्वर्ट करूं?
Stress में.
स्ट्रेस में. और स्ट्रेस और स्ट्रेन में कोई रिलेशनशिप होता है? स्ट्रेस स्ट्रेन में होता है कि स्ट्रेन रेट होता है फ्लूइड्स में?
Strain rate होगा, sir.
स्ट्रेन रेट. और स्ट्रेन रेट किसके बराबर होता है? इफ यू रिमेंबर, दिस इज सम डेरिवेटिव ऑफ वेलोसिटी.
du by dy.
Yes, sir. du by dy.
ठीक है, आई एम गिविंग अ वेरी स्पेसिफिक केस, बट इन जनरल इट इज समथिंग एल्स आल्सो. आई विल लेट यू नो व्हाट. सो दिस विस्कस फोर्स should be first expressed as a
Yes.
स्ट्रेस. अभी मैंने जब स्ट्रेस प्रेजेंट किया So is it mandatory to specify whether it is Newtonian or non-Newtonian?
No, sir.
No. यानी क्लियर है? जब मैंने फोर्स को स्ट्रेस में कन्वर्ट कर दिया तो मेरे पास अभी भी मुझे ये नहीं बताने की जरूरत कि वो कौन सा फ्लूइड है, लेकिन जब स्ट्रेस को मैं स्ट्रेन रेट में कन्वर्ट करूंगा तब मुझे क्या बताना पड़ेगा?
न्यूटोनियन,
non-Newtonian, and this relationship was called as, if you remember, constitutive relationship. So please remember what I am doing is, my first step is I am converting the force term to stress, and when I convert this force term to stress, this equation is called Stokes equation, because it is now valid for any kind of fluid. I have not specified yet, but when I specify stress, particularly in terms of strain, and I say stress is directly proportional to strain rate, that is the Newton's law of viscosity, then I am committing that this is valid for Newtonian fluids.
Yes, sir.
In that case, the resulting equation is called Navier-Stokes equation. So this was a very simple concept based on your common sense. This equation as such was not practical. So what you did is, we have simply converted the force term to stress, then stress to strain rate, and strain rate is some derivative of velocity. So this is more measurable quantity. That was the basic premise behind going from Cauchy equation to Stokes equation, then to Navier-Stokes equation or Euler equation. Any doubts to anyone? Any doubts to anyone? Otherwise, I will break for today. We will continue with this in the next lecture. Any doubts to anyone?
सर ऑसिलेटिंग सॉलिड सरफेसेस क्या होती हैं?
Oscillating solid surfaces. Example कोई?
सर एग्जांपल नहीं पता है इसका.
हाँ जी.
सर इसका मतलब एग्जांपल नहीं पता है इसका.
नहीं, ऑसिलेटिंग का क्या मतलब? जैसे वो है, मान लो बैलून है, बैलून में आप हवा भर के निकाल दो.
लाइक सर फ्लूइड फ्लो हो रहा है तो सर उसमें मतलब जो हम जो ऑसिलेट करते हैं, जो मतलब पार्टिकल्स ऑसिलेट करेंगे तो उनको हम सर इजीली कैलकुलेट नहीं कर सकते.
ऑसिलेट, अच्छा आप वो कह रहे हैं ब्राउनियन मोशन?
यस सर.
So that is something else. Then that is not a single phase flow, that is two phase flow or multi phase flow. So you apply these conservation of momentum to individual components. जैसे मान लो मेरे पास एक वाटर था, वाटर के अंदर कुछ पार्टिकल्स थे, तो मैं इन पार्टिकल्स पे भी कंजर्वेशन इन मोमेंटम लगाऊंगा, वाटर पे भी लगाऊंगा अलग से. फिर
दोनों पर सेपरेटली लगेगा दोनों पर.
हाँ, कई बार आप क्या कर सकते हो, दोनों को एक ही फ्लूइड मान सकते हो.
ओके सर.
वाटर और उस पार्टिकल के फ्लूइड, मतलब कॉम्बिनेशन को एक फ्लूइड मान के उसको मॉडल कर सकते हो. So you are modeling as a single phase. If that is not possible, then you will model as a two phase or a multi phase.
Okay sir.
Any other doubts? Otherwise I will end the meeting.
Sir, tutorial 3 से submit करना है sir?
Tutorial 3 you need to submit. We will also discuss certain questions. So we will discuss those questions. You try the questions at home, and then I will ask you to submit the tutorial sheet number 3.
Any date sir? Last date?
So last date will be, your tutorial is on Thursday, last date will be on Sunday. Okay then.
Okay, thank you sir.
Okay.